And provided Pizzini doesn't make any mistakes, that's game over.
Afford to take risk, chasing a man who's not a championship rival, who's quite Oliveira, because Morbidelli will not.
Who's now down to under 1.5 seconds, Morbidelli and Oliveira.
Just over half a second. So Tom Luthi not having a relaxing cruise in the Sunday
team, that is.
Chuck Sam Lowe's in the mix as well. That KTM is going to be a formidable opponent for the likes of Kalex Suter and
Mears coming to town.
What, is he any good, is he?
Number 44 here, Miguel Oliveira, trying to reel it
on this 16th lap. He's got to keep Oliveira hunting him down. Through turn 14 comes the Portuguese rider. Through 15 now, onto this...
Slide back in the box, race over.
He's got no power.
Across the line.
He's going to get the whole shot down to the first corner. Vinales in second place. Cal Crutchlow.
If he would try to get away at the front as he did at Mazzano in very different conditions, it's a very, very simple answer.
Marc Marquez was wide going through the Carlos Checa corner. Rossi thought about a move up the inside of his teammate Maverick Vinales at turn number 7.
3 days ago, you're not meant to try and get up the inside of your teammate on the first lap.
The doctor defying doctor's orders here brilliantly. Lorenzo hunt down Andrea Dovizioso. Is Rossi up the inside of Vinales? He is. Rossi takes second place at turn number 12. It was ambitious. It was bold. Has he pulled it off? He has. He's got the inside line through third.
To my Dovizioso, who looks as aggressive as I've ever seen him, I think.
Lorenzo did this at the Red Bull Ring in Austria, remember? And
Lorenzo has pulled out at the front.
Brilliant first lap as well by Mika Kallio. The KTM wildcard started 12th.
Will Lorenzo's tyres last him? And he can look after the tyres well, but we have seen problems there. Stand up to 23 laps of this demanding Motorland Aragon circuit.
Yeah, Bruno and the Red Bull Ring, and on each occasion previously, he has over Rossi, stands at just under 0.8 of a second down into
helicopter. That's the gap between the two former teammates. The two.
It is, but the fastest man on track, believe it or not, is this man, Valentino Rossi.
Spargo and, as you say, Mika Kallio. Paul Spargo running well on 13th place on the KTM. Bradley Smith going a lot better.
A second on Lorenzo in the first sector of this lap number 3. Lorenzo do this at the Red Bull Ring in Austria. As we said earlier on, he burned up his tyre. Then he went to Silverstone at the British Grand Prix and backed off at the start.
He is hauling him in. And there is a Dovizioso. Marquez has stayed pretty close to him.
Marquez almost can reach out and kiss the rear tyre of Andrea Dovizioso. Full tank to Maverick Vinales, but he's under real pressure from Pedrosa, from Crutchlow, Lacy Spargo and Mika Kallio really piling the pressure on
Kallio. Can he last the distance? We saw in the first lap just how aggressive he is prepared to be.
Well, they do say adrenaline. Will his pain threshold be tested, or what stage will fatigue creep in? It's very hot. The hottest conditions we've had of the weekend so far.
Let's have a look at Marcus' top speed.
Yeah, this top 4 is broken right away from Maverick Vinales. He just
under a fair bit of pressure from Alvaro Bautista.
To the 149s. PB lap from the Spaniard at 149.689. Now that was comparable.
In practice and qualifying, but as we know, meticulously, he will have prepared for this. At 3.6.
Soft mixing rear tyre, he had to get a good start and be aggressive. He knew at the start of that race he would have the slightly better grip, the slightly his key strengths. So many riders talk about this, is his tyre management. Hot down at turn number 12, and that almost like sort of sucked in Andrea Dovizioso as well. They both
go, they haven't let us down, have they?
No, Danny Pedrosa and Cal Crutchlow just can't do it. Just out a little bit wide at the first corner. He's currently in 8th place. Bautista's just taken 9th from Mika Kallio.
Yeah, we ride Lorenzo, Rossi, Dovizioso and Marquez. They only really want Vinales in his superb circuit. In glorious weather, this is what it's all about. A full mark to Jorge Lorenzo and 14.
Crash with Carol Abraham at turn number 8, so it's been a tough weekend for the Czech rider, although he was actually circulating inside the...
This is over back at the front. The gap's just opened a little bit, as you can see. Lorenzo...
Yeah, Marquez has got 3rd. Marquez has taken Churt. Pedrosa and Crutchlow can't find a way through. Live Championship, Marquez 3 points clear. Marquez, of course, wrapped up the World Championship last year. That won't be the case this season. It looks like we're going all the way down to a nail-biting final round.
So we'll try and get nice and close coming out of a turn 15 to really unleash that Ducati against the
pressure now, as he already burned up that soft option rear tyre.
Onto the back straight they come. Familiar number 99 for Jorge Lorenzo. Only
Marquez have been able to streak away. Marquez got in hot at turn number 16. He got slipstream behind Rossi, and that slipstream carried extra momentum and extra speed into that penultimate corner, and he right back into contention for third place.
16 to go. Tightens up into turn 1. There is Vinales, Danny Pedrosa, Cal Crutchlow. There's Alvaro Bautista thinking.
A bit more scrapping going on between those four ahead of him, because that would these four pretty much as you were. Dovizioso was passed by Marquez last time around, but Lorenzo, after getting the whole shot, has not been passed so far in this race. Rossi continues to pass
of Marc Marquez's Honda as they come through that reverse corkscrew into turns 10 and 11. These two fast left
up really, really well. Dovizioso might already, after that aggressive start, have encountered the throttle down that back straight. As Pedrosa having a look up the inside of Vinales at turn number 1. He thought about it, but still Vinales stands firm.
Yeah, but just a little bit tyre grip.
The gap's come down from Dovizioso to Vinales to a second. He's got no choice because he's under so much pressure from the likes of Pedrosa, Crutchlow and Aleix Espargaro. Mika Kallio still hanging on to that top 10.
Here comes Marquez up the inside of Valentino Rossi. Oh, he's gone through parts there.
He's not going to make... Surely, no, there's no way. No way.
The crowd loved it. We loved it.
Up the inside of Valentino Rossi. I tell you what, he was really lucky. If he'd have squeezed that front brake any harder, he would have skittled out Jorge Lorenzo. He had no choice but to just run it on. Marc Marquez just getting a look for him. I'm sure it was hard in his mouth for a little bit there for his son Marc, and certainly for Valentino Rossi and Jorge Lorenzo. Mistake then by...
Now he's right in there.
That was super, super risky. Really risky move by Marc Marquez. Thought he might get up the inside. We know that big risks and Marc Marquez go together like strawberry and cream, don't they? That's what he does.
He's bringing them along slowly, Vinales, isn't he?
Again, a 49.5 last time around from the KTM wildcard was quicker than Marc Marquez. Talk about putting himself, he's giving KTM ride next year. There's been all kinds of talk about him taking the spot of Bradley Smith. Posca Kallio are going to give them plenty of food for thought.
Yeah, it is an amazing performance by Kallio. It's his third Grand Prix appearance of the season.
Give him clear track. He's perfectly capable of joining the dots. Very, very focused, very concentrated. Marquez has gone up the inside a few times at that first corner. He was off track there, was Aleix Espargaro.
Thought about it. We ride with Valentino Rossi. Marquez up the inside at turn 16. Marc, as they go over the start and finish line, the moment to be in 6th place. I think there's absolutely any doubt about that. We ride with Jorge Lorenzo and Marquez.
Moment for Marquez. A huge... Wow, Dovizioso did well there to hang on to that. I thought Pedrosa was going to be able to fairly comfortably sweep through the inside, but Dovizioso's wide. Dovizioso was wide, and Danny Pedrosa needs no second.
They go down to this difficult left-hander. Here he comes at turn 12.
He's in a bit hot though, but he'll have the inside line for 13. Marc Marquez. Lorenzo's got Marquez back though. That's the grunt and the horsepower. That
5th Grand Prix victory of the season, and without a doubt, it's the most important so far.
Magnificent second. Jorge Lorenzo's second podium on the factory Ducati. The superhuman efforts of Valentino Rossi in 5th place. Aleix Espargaro equaling Aprilia's best ever MotoGP result in 6th. Dovizioso, isn't it?
16-point advantage with 4 rounds remaining. Motegi in Japan, Phillip Island in Australia, Sepang in the